My name is Chris Manley. I'm the Environmental Health Director at Larimer County Department of Health and Environment, and I'm going to give a brief overview of air quality in Larimer County. I'm going to go over why we're concerned about the air quality in Larimer County, some contributors to air quality issues, and some of the actions we're taking at the health department to try to improve our air quality. Fort Collins, as well as two other cities on Colorado's Front Range, have made it onto the American Lung Association's ranking of most polluted cities by ozone, with Fort Collins being ranked number 15, Colorado Springs number 20, and Denver number 6. You may have also heard that our region was recently downgraded from having a serious to a severe air quality issue by the EPA for not being in compliance with federal standards. When we think of the most polluted cities, we typically picture smokestacks and thick billowing industrial pollution like the photo on the left, not the photo of Fort Collins on the right. But ozone pollution is invisible, and while we can't see it, it can cause some significant health impacts. Ozone can cause decreases in lung function, aggravation of asthma, throat irritation and cough, and an increase in respiratory infections. Our message when we have high ozone days is typically to stay inside, do less intense activity, and shorten the time you're active. Essentially the opposite of what we normally want to do to stay healthy. So how does ozone form? Sources of volatile organic compounds, which can be emissions from vapors, chemicals, and industrial sources, mixed with nitrogen compounds from vehicles and other fuel vapors in the presence of ultraviolet light and form ground level ozone. One challenge we have in Larimer County is our location on the Front Range. This map shows portions of Larimer, Boulder, and Weld counties. Each of the blue squares represents a source of air pollution. These are things like industrial sources that emit byproducts of the manufacturing process, commercial sources like auto repair shops or cabinet manufacturers, as well as oil and gas development sites. You can see the concentration of sites are heaviest to the south and east of Larimer County. We also have a challenge with our geography. During hot, dry summer days, ozone is produced and can be transported west towards the foothills, where it's blocked by the Front Range. This creates very high ozone levels in cities at the base of the mountains like Fort Collins, Loveland, and Boulder. So what are some of the things that we're trying to do to improve air quality? We've partnered with the Regional Air Quality Council to help fund the swapping of gas-powered lawn and garden equipment with battery-powered equipment. Gas-powered lawn equipment plays a much larger role than you might expect in contributing to the sources of ozone. In 2023, lawn and garden equipment contributed more than 50% of what all the light-duty vehicles on the road contribute. One of my favorite statistics is that using a typical gas-powered lawnmower produces as much pollution in 1 hour as driving a car for 300 miles. Another thing we're working on is establishing several new air quality monitoring sites. These sites in our area contribute to the air quality index rating, like the one shown on the right, and they are located in Fort Collins and Longmont, with a large gap in what we know about the air quality in between those two monitors. We're in the process of adding additional sites that are shown in the blue circles on this map. The addition of these sites is important because if you look again at the sources of air pollution, we need to know more about the southern and eastern portions of the county. The existing monitoring sites are in yellow and the new sites are in red on this map. Finally, we've recently purchased an optical gas imaging camera to assist in our inspections and response to complaints regarding air quality issues from potential sources of pollution. The optical gas imaging camera is a very specific type of thermal imaging camera, and it's used to visualize volatile organic compounds and hydrocarbons that would otherwise be invisible. We're using the camera to detect emissions and identify areas operators need to make repairs, as well as demonstrating the impact of some of our daily activities and how they may contribute to air pollution. To wrap up, we have a short video demonstrating the camera in action.